Insights on educational leadership for tomorrow. Only on EDU TV.
Vision, Strategy, Transformation. Featuring White Oak Consult. Sharing powerful insights. Watch on EDU TV.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever geography you are in. This is Pranav Thakurta from Edu TV. And today our screen is star-studded. We have Miss Chowre, the famous Miss Nayna Chowre with us, Principal Orchids, the International School, Nigri, Pune. She's an expert in administration, academic as well as administrative. She's a leader. And the best part is she started her career as a leader in schools. And on the other hand, we have Mr. Alan Carvalho. He is the founder and the CEO of White Oak Consult in Bangalore. He is training, mentoring teachers in big way on various subjects, especially on well-being. And without much ado, I will request Mr. Alan Carvalho to take the program further by introducing Nayna ma'am also in a bit more descriptive way. Over to you, Alan.
Thank you, Pranav. Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to each one of you. Today, we are coming together to explore a topic that is both timely and significant: educator well-being for institutional success. My sincere thanks to Team EduTV for taking this initiative to bring this important conversation to educators around the world. What's truly inspiring is that we have participants joining us from across all 5 continents. That's both humbling and exciting. The fact that so many of you have chosen to spend part of your Saturday with us speaks volumes about your commitment to your own growth and well-being and your dedication to the teaching profession. It also reflects the wonderful work that EduTV is doing in creating meaningful learning opportunities for educators across the globe. Thank you for being here. Let's make this a thought-provoking and enriching conversation together. It is now my privilege to introduce a very distinguished education leader whose journey reflects passion, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to transforming education. Ms. Nayna Chowre is an accomplished educationist, entrepreneur, mentor, and as she fondly describes herself, a teacher at heart. Over the years, she has successfully led educational institutions, nurtured faculty, mentored students, and inspired countless educators through her visionary leadership and deep belief in the power of education. Her contributions extend far beyond the classroom. She has, in fact, represented the education fraternity at prestigious national forums, served the Ministry of Education in key capacities, spoken at the World Conference of Principals at IIT Delhi, and championed several initiatives that have made a meaningful social impact. Her work has earned her numerous honors, including the Principal of the Year 2024 award and recognition among the top 50 exemplary women of India. Today, we have the opportunity to learn from someone who leads with both head and heart, and whose greatest reward, in her own words, is seeing the smile on a student's face. Please join me in extending a very warm welcome to Ms. Nayna Chowre to share her thoughts on the topic Educator Well-Being for Institutional Success. Before we get started, let me also, as your host, briefly introduce myself. I'm Alan Carvalho, and I bring nearly 4 decades of senior leadership experience with India's largest media group. That's the Times of India. I'm also an IICA certified independent director and currently serve on the board of PNB Finance and Industries Limited as an independent director. Over the past several years, through my firm, White Oak Global Consult, I've had the privilege of designing and facilitating learning and developmental programs for both corporate organizations and educational institutions. I must add, what makes my programs distinctive is that they are built on real world leadership senior experience that I've gathered over 4 decades. Every workshop and training intervention is original in its content, shaped by practical insights, lived experiences, and proven learning. With that, I'm sure our audiences across the globe are so eager to hear our speaker today. So, ma'am, you are ready?
Yes.
Yeah. So, to begin this podcast, on behalf of our audiences, that we have a large audience, as always, hats off to EduTV. The questions which I'm trying to put across to you on behalf of all the viewers who have gathered is I'd like to ask you, why is educator well-being important for institutional success? Your thoughts on this?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, the lovely audience, the EduTV, Mr. Pranav, Mr. Alan, your modesty in explaining about me, in introducing me. Thank you so much from the depth of my heart. I'm really honored to come live a second time with Mr. Pranav. This topic is very close to my heart. I think it is a need of the need of the day to take care as a leader on this particular aspect, and that is well-being. So, thank you for this beautiful question. I'll try my best to answer in short and sweet words. Behind every student is a caring teacher who supported and believed. So, as the educators, the teachers are heart of every institution. So I feel when the teachers are supported, they are valued, appreciated, then their emotional, healthy mindset is taken care of. They are more committed. If they are positive, they deliver to the best of their ability in the classrooms. And that's how student learning, classroom culture, all this will fall in place. Ultimately, the school grows. So, for me, in any school, as a leader, I'm very proud to say, as you already explained my profile, the 27th year as I sit on this leadership chair, the core of my work begins with a smile and the happiness and the work culture that I develop in that particular school. And that is what I feel.
I think very well encapsulated, and it's a great start. I'm sure everybody is as excited as me to hear more from you, ma'am. The thought that now comes to my mind is that I'm sure you must be, as educators, facing some challenges, isn't it? So, to put it very succinctly, what are the biggest challenges that educators face today?
Yes, sir. I think everyone will agree with me, whoever is watching this podcast. And the biggest challenge which hit us off, all the leaders, all the teachers, all the fraternity of education, is when the corona happened, which
Absolutely.
changed the matrix of education industry.
Yeah.
Overnight, the teachers had to go with all the gadgets online. As the soldiers, I always tell my teachers
Mhm.
that as the soldiers are committed and bound for the country, no matter what, similarly, we are the teachers. We are unsung most of the times. We are unsung heroes. That is what the generation is. But that doesn't stop us from delivering our duty. So during Corona, overnight, when things changed and the teachers did their best through whatever gadgets they had, they upgraded themselves with the technology that time. So I think we have already proven that we don't give up as a fraternity. You asked me about today's challenges, sir. As you all are aware, um, though I don't want to go and touch that part, but yes, the daily changes of the rules. I
Okay.
have headed CBSE since 2013 or more.
Okay.
Yes, 2013.
Yeah.
So for me, it runs in my blood now, the rules, but it is very difficult for a teacher, for a leader to immediately grasp all the changes and at the
Mhm.
same time make the parents understand more than the students. The latest
Absolutely.
one is the language that has come R1, R2, and R3.
Mhm.
Apart from that, there is academic expectation from the teachers. Though there are administrative responsibilities, technology, integration, student diversity, and continuous performance development, continuous proving that yes, I am good. Apart from that, the teacher will have to definitely balance all these things and the personal life.
True.
She has a family, she has dependents at home. So I don't think it is an easy job. It is juggling between one side, there are students who are the future.
Yes.
All the future rests on the hands of the teacher. She knows that.
Yeah.
So when she enters the gate, she has to leave her whatever personal life. I believe from this, I remember one incident. Last year, one of my teachers, in the rush, in hush hush to come reach the school in time,
Mhm.
her bike skid and
Oh,
she had a small child, grade 2
oh,
with her.
it's quite sad.
And directly she had to go to the hospital. We came to know she was pregnant also.
Mhm.
She was fractured, she was operated, but she was back in 1 month to school
Mhm.
with that hand.
What a
This is
commitment.
what a true leader is, and this is what a teacher is, and this is
Mhm.
what I'm proud of Team Nigdi to all my teachers. Yes, sir.
Wonderful. 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 Hearing you speak today and reminding, I think, the entire fraternity about the COVID, I think it's a very apt way to put things across. Because even in my view, I always salute the teaching community. Because had they not embraced the new technology and done
Yes, sir.
what they have done, I think education would have been on the backseat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I keep on hearing, a lot of workshops being done on developing resilience in the teaching
Yes,
community.
yes,
So I hasten to think, that what they did during COVID is a great example of resilience, isn't it?
yes,
How they
yes, sir.
completely recreated themselves. Even
Yes,
in the other industries, I keep on thinking that they provided Wi-Fi. We hear about they gave them desktops or laptops at home. They gave them connections and all that. But a big salute and shout out to the teaching community. They never asked for anything. It is their
so.
commitment that
Sir, I would
ensured.
like to add, I'm sorry, I'm stopping you
Yeah,
here. I
yeah, yeah.
remember that most of the most of the teachers were staying in the remote areas, okay?
Mm.
And moreover, they were half paid.
Okay.
50%, because definitely the school is not running. How will the school management pay? So it had stuck on everyone, but the teacher did her job. No
Yes.
matter he got 50% of the salary. I remember that time in those days, I was in Madhya Pradesh, I was in Bhind, heading
Mm-hmm.
C school.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember those days, I remember the teachers, I remember how they used to, come up. But
Mm-hmm.
then I will say, teachers don't give up.
Absolutely. I am fully with that. Fully with that. Yeah. Really, it's a very, very big commitment that the teaching community has to the students, to the parents, and the welfare and well-being of the country itself, I should add.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it very well captured the challenges, that educators face. You
Yeah.
did mention about Madhya Pradesh. So my
Yeah.
thought actually goes to this subject. See, you've been a leader and you have experience of working in major states of India, isn't it?
Yes.
You did mention about Madhya Pradesh, and I've also gone through your profile. I guess you were there in Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra. Yeah. So, this I would like to ask you, while you worked in all these major states, how did you really get adapted to different cultures state-wise? One. Next, did it impact your well-being as an educator or a leader, and in turn, your work? How did you get adapted to the different cultures? We we are a proud country with different cultures, languages, etc. It must have been really challenging to you. So that's why I'm asking you, how did you really adapt yourself? And then, this adaptation, I'm sure would have taken some toll on you, right? So the next question is, did it really impact your well-being as an educator and in the work that you do? We'd like to hear you from you.
This question is very close to my heart, and there are tears as I will answer this.
I thought so.
Happy tears, sir, happy tears,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
whatever is made of Naina today is because of all the different states taught me.
Okay.
I'm thankful to all the states for all the love that it gave. At the end
Mhm.
of the day, we are Indians. Wherever we go, we take a stamp along with us, and that is never give up. Moreover, I'm a Mumbaikar and Thanekar at my heart. So, all those
Mhm.
who are watching me, I'm a proud Holy Crossian. It is infused in our blood, whatever it is. When you take a step ahead, never come back. So, as you rightly said, yes, as a normal human being, I went alone. I was alone. All my family was back then in Mumbai. And
Mhm. Oh,
it was an oath taken from my end that no, I am a mentor to so many girls who are struggling to go to different places because of education, but they are stuck because they are females. I think
okay.
I broke that bar. I
Mhm.
came out of the comfort zone because I was having my own schools for all the 17 years, which was running under Nest group of schools. After that, I had never worked anywhere. And then I directly land in a place which in their language, that their Hindi was very different and my Mumbai Hindi was different. So it took
Nice.
6 months for us to understand each other. It was Corona time, the students were at home and we were having online school. And I remember, if Vinay is watching this, Vinay would say Kora. Kora, I was not understanding what is Kora. And then it was like, it is fog. So
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
learned so many,
It's a
yeah,
learning for me too.
fog. And yeah. And then the driver, we would not see the road, and I'm traveling. So I stayed in 2 degree and 3 degree when it was winters. And in the summers, it was 58, 59 degree
Mhm.
Celsius. And in that extreme climate, I have survived, sir, only
Okay.
because, of course, I was stubborn not to leave. Moreover, the management, the people who loved me so much and cared and took care of me during
Oh,
those days. When I shifted to Udaipur, it was same. It was very cold over there. It is again. But I did not run away because of the extreme climate, the culture. I got adapted. It was very different here. It was different there. Food style different. When I went to Tamil Nadu, I learned Tamil a bit. And I stayed in Chennai. I stayed in Dindigal. And I was very happy there. The love that they showed me. I wore poo every day because everyone gave me poo. That is the gajra we call in Hindi. So for me, I learned a lot. I evolved. In
Should
the
I ask you,
process,
Sapadacha?
something la.
Okay, continue. Yeah.
So for me, I felt I grew as an individual.
Mhm.
I became patient. I became a different me. I understood what is to come out of comfort zone and work. I understood what is to lead. It is
Yeah.
very easy to sit on the chair at the high level and watch the world below you. But it is very difficult to work at the ground level and see your chair above. So I have always been a lover of working at the ground level. I never liked sitting, and now also, today also, I'm the definition that they give is madam is never seen in a room because this is what a true leader is. She has to be a teacher first, and very likely and very correctly you asked, how did I get adapt? See,
Yeah.
sir, everything is our willpower. Everything happens if you have a will to do it. I had a will, I had a vision, I had a perception that I want to learn and come back. I came back to my state. I'm happily staying in Pune and heading Nigdi branch with strength of more than 2,000 students. This is
Wow.
the place where I feel solace. The curriculum, the pedagogy, the management, and everyone embedded in this is so refined and so sorted that absolutely you say that pressure comes from above and we pass it on. For me, I say there is no pressure on me. So for me, there is nothing to pass on to my teachers. So what I learned in all this years, 6 years, 6.5 years, I was out of Maharashtra. I learned to give. I understood giving is also taking. So give and take, I learned. I got the love of every one of all these states, and I'd like to mention every one associated. May it be Arun sir from Udaipur, may it be Rishi sir from Bhind, and may it be Velmurugan sir from Tamil Nadu. I owe you a lot for making me what I am today, for believing in me, for handling a person who is a not North Indian. So I think I have had an enriched life, as you rightly said, and I am a happy educator today.
So thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing these insights because I think this thought keeps crossing in the minds. Sometimes we are always looking at our own comfort zones. We'd like to work in our state, same language. Same thing happens even at the workplace, I'm sure, because one of the first questions we may ask a new colleague who is joining is, "Tum kidhar se?" or "Where are you from?" Right? So if it happens to be from
Yes.
your place, or there is a immediate embrace. If it happens to be north south, there is a divide. Yeah. So it is wonderful to have heard you, your willpower, and how you have really tackled this. That actually tells me today that I'm extremely glad that while hosting this show, I have you as a guest speaker because the insights that you are sharing, I'm sure, are very valuable insights that our
Thank you so
viewers can take them forward. And it's a great lesson for all of us connected onto this
much.
platform. Yeah. So thanks so much, ma'am. Now my thought actually passes on to something else. I'm not getting into the states that you have worked at, but I would like to ask you, I'm sure as a leader, you would have been taking many initiatives, right? It'll be nice if you can share what are the initiatives that you have practiced in your school by yourself. Okay. I would also like to add practice in your school by yourself to ensure the well being of your team. I'll put it together once again. You would have taken a lot of initiatives. It would be wonderful if you could share what initiatives as a leader you practice in your school by yourself to ensure the well-being of your team.
Yes, sir. First of all, the initiatives I feel should not be occasional. They
Okay.
should not be, they have to be, once you start, it has to continue. That is one thing which I feel.
Totally agreed.
And I feel investing in the teacher, investing in any teacher's well-being is not an expense, but it is a strategic, for me, it's a strategic investment for institutional growth. Okay. So, as you said, what initiatives I have done, now I'll have to remember everything. But first, I will
Mhm.
start with the management, with the Orchids management, that they
Okay.
themselves have so many initiatives for the well being of all the teachers. Example, after every 3 months, we have some tutor test wherein the teachers who get full marks or higher marks get some gifts. They come from Bangalore. Our head office is there. So all the teachers, they do their best. Now, so see, two things happen. One is the tutor test means they are updating and they are revising everything. So it is good for
Mhm.
the students. Number two, they know that some gift is going to come. So they will be motivated. Okay.
Mhm.
So what is the purpose of education is to give
Mhm.
the best. What we are doing, the teachers in that power of motivation, you can say, is doing their best. So tutor test is one thing that is happening centrally.
Okay.
Apart from that, of course, Teachers' Day and all those things are grand thing. Team building,
Mhm.
many activities happen in Orchids. Last year we went for a movie, all of us, and
Wow.
there are 90 teachers under me, sir, and then
Mhm.
all the team. It was fun. We booked the so we you can say snatch small moments and we
Mhm.
enjoy. Even if it is a Wednesday and it is a stay back. Sometimes
Mhm.
we don't talk anything. We just eat vada pav and we just laugh out and we go.
Oh,
So
so
I think
nice.
yes, sir. Small
Mhm.
things are there. If you talk about me now, what I did as a
Mhm.
leader for the school. So for
Mhm.
me, it is a small thing, sir, but to think it is a small thing, but for that person, it is a big thing. I have started newspaper initiative, which
Mhm.
goes on every month. So,
Oh.
myself, I'm the editor. I have
Mhm.
Neha Shastri, who does this part very religiously from the time I have joined, by the way. So, this
Mhm.
newspaper edition is one thing wherein every month I add some teachers, I
Mhm.
add parents, I add students, I add all the activities that has happened for that specific month. So it is like a summing up of that month one, so that we understand what we did for that specific month. Moreover, the bravery thing, like whatever the teacher has done in that month, she is interviewed there. So
Mhm.
that soft copy, which goes in all the households of 2000 students, or we take the hard copies and we keep it in the front office. It is
Mhm.
very, so this is a very big thing. It's a very huge thing for that teacher to get recognized, sir.
Published. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Recognition is very important. Hardly we have time, sir. For me, I am a person, like even if I walk from the gate and I see my didis are standing there, security guards, I do this. So this is my habit.
So
Uh,
nice.
Drivers, when they pass, I stand at the gate for the arrival. I do this. All the conductor did this, they do this. Sir,
Mhm.
if we pass one happy note to them, it passes on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Entering, if you talk about the well-being, for me, the Didi who is my personal assistant, you can say, who takes care of me. I would like to mention Sunita over here. She takes
Mhm.
care again of my mental happiness. She's so
Mhm.
much worried about me. So, sir, these are the small things. But then the initiatives which I took here worked because now all are bound. After newspaper, I have Spark of the Month award, Star Teacher Award. So every
Mhm.
first, we give awards to the teachers who came consistently for the 1 month without taking any leave. One. Number two, if they were not well and still they attended school, I mean, they have fought all the odds and they are in the school. Sir, we had one teacher who came on wheelchair, Rohini. She fell down and she just came.
I
So
see.
what more I expect from my team, that they are the most dedicated. There are so many teachers. I can just name them, and this will just go on and on. This interview, this podcast, what's happening is I have so many examples in my life of not this state, all the states. So initiatives really touch the heart because the teachers feel that we are, recognized, and madam is, appreciating us. So this appreciation is very necessary. May it be a small thing. So it happens for us with the didis also. Even for the didis, small things are there. Like last year we organized picnic for them. This last month we gave some small gifts to them on behalf of everyone. We gave the security guards, the drivers, conductor didis. So, sir, I think these are small things. It might not need a huge investment, but I think they count a lot in the long run in
Absolutely.
any institution to be settled. And so
Yeah.
that is what MIGD is.
Wonderful, ma'am. In fact, some of the thoughts that you expressed, that appreciation, I think that is something so very
Yes.
important between human beings. And
Yeah.
that really works like magic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I've been a newspaper man last 40 years. When you talked about your newspaper, I must get to
That's
see
why
it
I told.
once.
So, yeah, that's
I
why
must get
I
to
wanted to
see it.
mention
Yeah,
that. I will
yeah.
send you
Get
one
to
copy
see it.
this month.
Sure, sure, sure. It'll be wonderful. Also, I'm just thinking when 90 of you visited the theater for a movie, did you all really watch the movie or the actors stopped to watch you all? It's just a point. Anyway, I think time is going pretty fast. I would like to end with the final question to you. It has been a very insightful session. What message would you like to share with school leaders?
I will tell all the educators, one second. Yeah. I will just give my messages. When we nurture those who nurture young minds, when we leaders are if we nurture the teachers who are nurturing the young minds, then we create institutions
Mhm.
where excellence is not accident, but it is sustaining it.
Very well
That's what
said.
I
Yeah.
feel.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your insights and the leadership team at EduTV, Mr. Pranav and Ms. Tanya. A big thanks on behalf of all the viewers, as well, the guest, as well as the host for today, that is myself. You've been doing a wonderful job, and such podcasts will really help the teaching fraternity to understand better. And there are small points which can be picked up by the viewers. So it's a great platform and a great initiative. So best wishes to Team EduTV. Thank you.
All
Thank
my
you so much,
wishes.
Alan. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. All my wishes to Team EduTV. You guys are doing wonderful job. I'm so proud of you, Mr. Pranav, personally. We know each other since so many years. God bless you always for bringing in all those. I got rejuvenated, honestly. I got freshened up by all these questions and answers. Really, God bless. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. I would like to thank Mr. Alan Carvalho, spending 40 years in the industry. Now he's trying to bridge the industry and the education, and that's a wonderful thing. I think education should also work like industry only, a good industry.
Yeah.
And all our viewers are very thankful to you for the cumulative experience of 67 years you brought, 27 of Naina and 40
Yeah.
years of Alan. And I'm sure this, the thing we are documenting, it will be useful to everyone, all the students, parents, teachers, school leaders. And I loved one thing by Miss Naina, like being courteous. I still remember when I was in Dehradun, we had a tuition teacher, Mr. Ramsaru Bhai Sahib in Raipur, Dehradun. He told me a very good thing. Courtesy costs nothing, but always pays more in long run.
Absolutely.
And it's a very good thing. And as Alan, he has done a wonderful work with the newspapers, man management, everything. And and he is being very useful to all the schools and universities. Thank you so much, Alan, and thank you so much, Naina.
Thanks.
In a such short notice, you came. Even Alan also. We decided to do this podcast yesterday at 10 o'clock, I suppose, in the night. Fine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
as always.
Insights on educational leaderships for tomorrow. Only on EDU TV.
Vision, strategy, transformation. Featuring White Oak Consult, sharing powerful insights. Watch on EDU TV.